I'm glad the Star Wars month is finally over.
Damn right.
You are not the only one.
Jesus
Because that was like, it was no deal.
I mean, it was fun.
It was an
It was fun.
It was. And we got through it.
It honestly feels a little weird getting ready to do a review. That's not Star Wars, doesn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
Star Wars turned out pretty good.
It did.
But speaking of that, we need to do a review that's not Star Wars.
Yes.
Right. Well, we need to discuss what the next big movie is because the last one was Star Wars and there's nothing out right now.
I know.
Right. What the hell's out right now?
Come
Are
on,
you
man.
serious? There's a movie that we have to review already out that we've seen.
What movie is that?
Are you fucking kidding me? The titles are right here. Above if you're on your computer and below if you're on mobile. I can't put up with these motherfuckers. I gotta go get me some water. Excuse me. She has to sit so fucking close. Jesus. Yeah. Getting real sick of this shit. But I tell you one thing. This YouTube channel thing. One more time. Yeah, all right. Need to lose some weight. It's pretty fucking fun. Unfreeze. Deadpool.
Right. Duh.
Ryan Reynolds, transporter guy that actually turned out to be good.
That movie's huge.
Right.
Like, how can we forget that? You know what? We actually need to like get on to reviewing that movie.
Yeah, we probably should do that soon.
Oh, by the way, spoiler!
They don't deserve this. I'm gonna take this one for myself. Spoiler alert! Unfreeze.
Alert!
I already did it.
Yo.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh, hi.
So it's been a while since we've been here.
It has actually been quite a while.
Wow. Yeah.
And we're not reviewing a Star Wars movie.
I'm about to say,
Hallelujah.
Star Wars month.
Hashtag
It's
praise.
finally over.
Star Wars took 2 months.
But it wasn't bad.
No.
Right, people? Right? Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
we saw Deadpool.
I was about to say it had nothing to do with whatever we're talking about.
A movie that's been in the making for like 10 years. This movie was in development hell for over 10 years.
Yeah,
How's that?
Like, nobody would greenlight it. And they had problems with producers and scripts and directors.
well, having
They always had Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds was always
Ryan
attached
Reynolds
with
was
the movie.
always
Yeah.
in some capacity. I don't think he was always Deadpool, but he was always like
Yeah,
in
it was
some
some
capacity.
capacity,
Yeah.
But they had
But then
development
they
hell.
came to their fucking senses and were like, Deadpool is literally Ryan Reynolds and Ryan
Now,
Reynolds is literally Deadpool.
the studio didn't think this movie would make too much money. They had a $58 million budget. It's only on its, what, third weekend?
Yeah.
Third weekend.
Third, yeah.
Third weekend. It's made over $600 million on a $50 million budget. That should show you. That should tell you something. That should show you how long people have been waiting for this movie.
Word of mouth is bigger than people think. People underestimate the power of word of mouth. They really do.
A little trivia. Did you know Ryan Reynolds stole a Deadpool suit from the set?
I heard something about that.
And he
Yeah.
commented saying, you know, I've been waiting to do this movie for 10 fucking years. I'm getting a costume.
Yeah,
Like,
he deserves
I heard
it.
some of
He
Yeah.
deserves it.
Yeah.
Who wants to give this an axis?
So, a mercenary for hire named Wade Wilson gets together with this, what do they call, what's that girl? That thing that they call him? Like a stripper or a hooker? Like she's like a hooker.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah, she's
Veronica?
right. Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Veronica.
Yeah. Why did I call her Veronica?
But he hooks up with this stripper, this hooker, Vanessa, and they go play skee ball and then they start having sex over a bunch of holidays. Very funny scene.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny scene.
Happy Lent. Like, this movie's so fucking
Right, they're just sitting there reading the book. Happy
This
Lent.
movie is so fucking clever. Wade Wilson gets cancer in his brain, kidneys, stuff like that, his heart. So he
Yeah,
learns.
it's all a lot of that shit.
Yeah, they found it when it was all over his entire body.
Right. So it's pretty much too late. Then he learns from Agent Smith that there's like a mutant program going on. And he says, you know, we can help you. We can save your life. We can get rid of this cancer. So he goes to it, and then it's not at all what he thought it was going to be. And then
Just some like severe, like secret experimental
right,
shit.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Enter Transporter.
Ajax.
Can we talk about the fact that he's named after this? So, like,
Right. No, we'll get to that.
okay.
But enter Ajax, played by Ed Skrein from Transporter Refill, who gave a good performance this time. If you saw
If you
Transporter,
saw Transporter like impromptu Z review,
we hated him, but he was good in this movie. He was very good.
Hate is a strong word, but we really
We didn't like him. Yeah, right. But he was
shout
very
out
good.
Plain White Tees.
He was good in this movie. So shout out to you, Ed Skrein, for being
For real.
really good, really good.
Yeah, so
And all line to sum this up, this whole like montage of him getting screwed up is like, you just don't think we're making you a superhero, but really we're making you a super slave. We're gonna bid you to the highest bidder, all that stuff. And so they leave him in this oxygen tank with all these chemicals running through his body, and then without the air for so long, he spends an entire week without the air for so long, it transforms his body and it's all fucked up. And so he breaks out, and he tries to find Ajax. Excuse me. He tries to find Ajax, and Ajax kidnaps his girl. It just goes from there. It's a very, very, very. It's a revenge flick, and it's a very entertaining movie. Very entertaining.
I will go first.
Go ahead.
My favorite thing about this movie is that it is not a superhero movie.
No, not at all.
It is.
Explain.
It is.
It's not.
First of all, Deadpool is not a superhero.
He's not a superhero.
He's an anti-hero. Second of all,
Okay, no, because Batman. Well, no, Batman's a superhero, but no, wait.
Deadpool kills people.
Batman's a vigilante. He's not a fucking superhero.
Well, I was saying, but I mean, you can be an anti-hero and still be super.
He's not a superhero.
Deadpool murders
He's not a
people.
Who got superpowers?
He's not a superhero.
Hey, you gotta you can be an anti-hero and be a super anti-hero.
No, you can't. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. You're either a superhero or an anti-hero. There's no in between.
Punisher is an anti-hero, but he's still considered in that realm.
He's considered an anti-hero, not a superhero. There's a very clear difference. Superheroes are the good guys who are superpowered and they come to save the day. Anti-heroes are, I'm angry and I'm here to fuck shit up.
True.
There's your difference.
This is not a superhero movie. This is a
This
revenge.
is not a superhero movie
It's a
at all.
revenge movie.
And that's my favorite thing about it. Deadpool isn't here to be, he's not here to, I'm here to save the day. No,
Right.
I'm here to.
Oh, if they would have had that, it would have been like, okay, what the
Why
fuck are y'all
Deadpool?
doing? Right.
Yeah, it would have been Deadpool. So
Deadpool he doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't. He literally does not give a single shit about
absolutely
anything
not.
except for Vanessa.
Right.
Were you getting anything else besides that?
I was. So point one is that this is not a superhero movie, and I love that. Point two is that they did, for the first time, I feel like, a Marvel character right. They definitely captured Deadpool in the most what am I trying to say? Most
Perfect.
no. The most what is the fucking word I'm looking for?
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say basically they got him as accurate as they could within the realms of media, of public media. Without it
what
being
would have been allowed in a public space.
yeah, without it being, because honestly,
Because it's like we talked about it in true Deadpool fashion.
this movie could have gone so
The kills,
far left.
the kills would have been ridiculous. He would have been cutting off limbs and like fucking
Which he
singing,
was.
singing into them and beating people over the head.
Well, yeah, but they
Right.
had some of that, and the way they did it was very clever. But this movie could have gone so
It would have been sick if they
far
really
back.
did Deadpool.
They would have had to make it a horror movie if they
They
did
would've
it.
done-
that way.
right. If they did live action Deadpool the way that they should have, as far as his kills and stuff, it would have been fucking sick.
Yes,
it would have been
it would
NC-17.
It definitely would
It
have.
would have been hard to goddamn watch.
So I think, and this is my
Deadpool,
personal.
if you read, I've read some of the Deadpool comics. He gets
I have too,
fucking
actually.
graphic. He gets
Yeah.
really graphic.
Oh yeah, he fucked shit
He's
up.
a sicko.
Right.
And
fucking
that's
talks
what I
to
love
himself.
about him. He came here to fuck shit up, and that's it.
The only thing I kind of missed is the movie didn't include the voices that he has conversations with in his head, but that's okay.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know that was a thing. Either.
Yeah, in the comics, he has voices in his head that he has a conversation with, like they're another person standing next to him.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay.
Oh wait, I didn't know that was.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was.
I know.
But that's okay because this movie was still awesome.
Yeah. So just the way that they captured Deadpool, because Deadpool is my favorite Marvel character.
So you think they didn't do Wolverine right? Fucking Hugh Jackman and Wolverine.
Yeah, but I feel like they're.
Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
I don't know much about Iron Man. Iron Man's like the one I haven't really researched that much. I think they've done a lot of Marvel characters right. Don't get me wrong, but I think of all of the Marvel characters, of every Marvel movie that has come out, every superhero movie in general, Deadpool is the one they got dead on.
I liked it. I liked the movie.
Let me just say real quick, Ryan Reynolds was born to play Deadpool. Let's just say.
Yeah, he was born.
That's the one thing everybody's saying.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked the movie. I probably don't like it as much as everybody. That doesn't mean I didn't like it a lot. I probably don't like it as much as everybody did.
I think you should explain why.
I don't know. It felt like it feels like everybody else has it like, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, it feels like people got this shit at like a fucking 11. Like, maybe not even y'all, but people got this shit at like a fucking 11. And I'm sitting somewhere between a 9 and a 9.5 at least. I don't know. Somewhere around.
Well, that's not very far off.
I don't, maybe I might have 8.5. I had to think about it rating, but it's like, I'm not like, oh my God, Ryan Reynolds was born to play this. I'm like, no, Ryan Reynolds, like, I couldn't picture anybody else doing it.
No.
But I don't think like he was born to play this.
No, I think he was born to play Deadpool.
Like, I mean,
This man has wanted to play Deadpool for like 15 fucking years.
but no, like I couldn't have pictured anybody else doing it.
Well, I mean, if
who else would have been able to do the action, let alone the comedy with his comedic timing in the sense?
me,
Kevin Hart.
fuck that.
Kevin Hart is Deadpool. Oh my God. But no, I really liked the movie, but I don't know, there was some stuff about the movie that I just couldn't fully get behind. I don't know. I feel like when he broke the fourth wall, for instance, maybe I want him to break the fourth wall differently sometimes instead of breaking it the same fucking way every time.
How would they have done it differently?
I don't know,
Private
man.
seats.
Like in the middle of a scene, stop and look at the camera. And every time they stop and look at the camera, it was something about it that, and this is not me saying that, this is like some minuscule nitpicky shit.
Yeah, because I had to kind of dispute that, but go ahead, continue.
But the way they broke it, I don't know. I wanted a variety.
I think the fourth wall breaking, I think they did give some variety with it because there's one time, of course.
It's been a while since I've seen the movie too. So
Me too. Like I saw it the day after you saw it.
Right.
It's been a while since I've seen it too. But there's the one scene where he like just straight up just turns and talks to the camera, and then there's another scene
Where he turns the camera.
yeah, the scene where he like is like feeding the guys up. And he's like, you might not want to watch this, and he like turns the camera. I thought that was like super clever.
Yeah,
It's
and then when they're walking in slow motion and everything, he's like, we'll just do without it. Cue the music, and then the music.
yeah,
immediately
then
starts
you've
right
got
back up.
the one where he's like, oh, is this a fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break?
It's like 16 walls.
What is this, like 16 walls?
That was
I thought
funny.
that was like...
That was really.
So
clever.
I think they did give a lot of variety in the fourth wall breaking. And I think the fourth wall breaking is probably the most clever thing in the movie. It's clever as all the jokes are, but...
Well, they had to have a fourth wall break.
No, I'm saying the way they did it.
I'm glad they didn't overdo it.
Yeah, they could have overdone it and it could have been cheesy, but they used it in the most brilliant way. They used it to go to the flashbacks. He's like, blah, 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 flashback, boom, come back to the present. It was just so
I mean, that's why
beautiful.
I said it was nitpicky because obviously I like the fourth wall breaks. And I think the first thing that everybody's thinking when they're watching this movie is they better break the fourth wall.
And he breaks the fourth wall within like the first 5 minutes.
Right. But I mean, like, were y'all thinking that when y'all saw it?
Of course.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if they don't break the fourth wall, they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it has to happen.
God, I miss cocaine.
But I,
Right now.
no, I mean, I like the fourth wall breaks. I like Deadpool. Another thing that I kind of had issue with this movie too, though, was like, I had an issue with the fucking CGI, fucking Renan fucking Cinder Colossus. That shit. I was not happy with it. I was not happy with the design of Colossus.
He looked just like Colossus in the X-Men movies.
Keep in mind, they did not have a very big budget.
That's true.
They weren't given a very big
That's
budget.
true.
For this. So
And-
keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Some of the other CGI in the movie, I didn't mind the Colossus CGI. To me, he looked just like Colossus in the X-Men movies. But you're not the only person I've heard that from, though.
That was the problem I had. I did have a problem. You motherfucker fucking Renan Cinder, fucking like dollar store Colossus.
But
Fuck out of here.
I did like there was some of the other CGI was a little bit better. Like the CGI of his skin getting like destroyed when he was in the thing. That was clearly CGI, but it was really nicely done. When he was in the oxygen tank and his skin starts to.
Oh yeah, no, that looked good.
That was beautiful.
All of that, yeah. Like
And
the
the
way it
whole-
was like the oxygen was like eating it.
Yeah,
The
It
whole
really was.
crashing of the big aircraft carrier they were fighting on.
I
too,
felt
before
like
destruction
that probably was
yeah.
my one gripe about this movie. I felt like that was excessive
What?
for no reason. Like the whole like tanker, whatever the fuck that thing was, crashing down.
Actually, not a lot of
They just
people know
needed
this.
everything like fucking desolate wasteland for the insane.
Yeah, that was just
I think
excessive.
I
for
think
no
it was
reason.
cool.
I had a problem with it.
I didn't have a huge problem with it, but I was just like
What was the old girl who was Colossus' companion name?
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, now.
Negasonic Teenage, what the shit? What is the coolest thing ever? Can we switch names?
Yeah. Now, okay. Is it just me? It's just me. It might be just me. but maybe you even more, Jeremy. But when I saw her before they said her name, I was like, she kind of did her powers. I was like, this Jubilee. I thought it was Jubilee. Okay, you did too.
For a second, yes.
I was like, who is this?
I was like,
this
oh,
Jubilee? I was like, why did they do this to Jubilee? She doesn't usually look like that, but that's okay. And then she started doing her powers. I was like, oh, that ain't Jubilee. Well, but then before she does her powers, she's like, oh, I'm Negasonic Teenage Warhead. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Right.
I had no idea who that was.
Right.
And then her powers.
That's not a real character.
No,
I think it is.
No, she's a real Marvel character.
Oh, like she was created before this movie?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes, she is an X-Men.
I thought that was just somebody that made it for the movie.
No, she's an X-Men.
Goddamn.
When she said the name, I've heard the name before, but I didn't know what the fuck she was or what her powers were. And then her powers were kind of, it was like, y'all could have picked a better.
Can we talk about Deadpool's theme song? The theme song they had for him in the movie? Hang on, I gotta play it for you guys. Just like a couple seconds of it.
Well, while you find that, I'm gonna talk about.
Go ahead.
What was I gonna say? No, I'm gonna talk about her powers. The way they animated it was cool, but she like
what they were.
she like charges herself up and then like explodes.
Yeah, and it wasn't like shit was just doing like
Here it is.
Right.
like a fucking like fountain.
Yeah, I was like,
They played this, real quick, they played this during the scene when he was making his costume and fighting. Where the fuck is France at that whole scene? You know, they played it during that part.
I can remember that.
Hang on. It actually gets into like a rap.
I don't remember this at all.
Sounds like I'm playing
Like
this. Let's get to let's talk about some of these inside jokes that like breaking the fourth wall, the inside jokes they have if you know the history of the movie.
Oh yeah,
or Ryan Reynolds or whatever. Like the one that I said that I definitely kind of laughed. There were two I definitely like was like, oh okay, I see what you did, movie. When he was talking about, like I told you on camera, we talk about like actors that get by more so when their looks than their acting.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, he's like Ryan Reynolds. I mean, come on, you really think he gets by with his acting?
Alright.
Yeah.
Sexy Spirit.
Right. And then another one they did too was that I thought was funny was he was like when they were wheeling him away on the
stretcher.
on the stretcher. He was like, give me a super suit, but make sure it's not green.
Oriented.
I like
Green Lantern.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, movie, all right.
I like the one that I didn't notice, but then when I thought back to it, I kind of remembered it. He goes, Colossus like, we're taking you to the X to Professor X, and he's like, McAvoy or Stewart. These timelines are getting confusing.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
He was like McAvoy or Stewart. These timelines are so confusing.
Or
That's funny.
ever seen 127 Hours? Spoiler alert! Yeah, he cuts his hand off.
Ever seen 127
And then it's just his hand,
Yeah, look
little
like
bigger.
I did see that. That was
there's that
funny.
body shot right there.
No, there was another one that I really liked. The one that I said off camera. It's like, it's a big mansion, but I only ever see two of you here. It's like the studio couldn't afford to buy more X-Men or something. I was like, y'all.
And then of course the end after credit scene
It's over. Come on.
where they make the fucking like nod to Ferris Bueller, which by the way, first of all, thank you.
Yes.
That was perfect. And then fourth wall breaking, where he's like, "What are you waiting?
When you wait for a preview for Deadpool 2, we don't have that kind of money. When you wait for Samuel Jackson's saucy little number, not eye patch, no way.
Yeah, Sam Jackson.
Oh, but I can't tell you one thing. I mean, we're gonna have cable, time travel, all that stuff. You know, we can get anybody fucking Dolph Lundgren.
Keira Knightley, she's got range. I was like, wait a minute, Keira Knightley?
Fun fact: Ryan Reynolds was technically blackmailed into being an X-Men Origins Wolverine. Because they said it was around that time when Deadpool was getting serious conversation about being a movie, and what was it, 2008 I think, and they were like, you know, if you're not going to be in this movie, that's fine, we'll recast you, but you're not going to get your own Deadpool movie if you won't be in this movie. So they basically blackmailed.
That's not blackmailing. That's just like kind of putting you in a hole or whatever.
Right.
But same fucking.
Right.
Same fucking difference. What was I gonna say? Oh, before we move to the actors and shit, I was gonna say it's very clear that the budget was not as big as they wanted it to be.
Right.
But
Because
they did a good job.
they did a good job,
worked.
but they only had like three, like they only had like maybe 4 main sets, which was like the highway, his apartment, the fucking like bar, and then like the X-Mansion.
In the laboratory.
Yeah,
Like the big ass battlefield.
Battle scene.
But it was like nowhere near as many like sets and
Right,
shit.
right. You can tell from the
like,
trailers.
Big superhero movies.
You can tell from the trailers they didn't have a lot of
I
like
think
sets too.
that is kind of the magic of it. I mean, of course, they did that because they couldn't afford to do much else.
Right.
But I feel like some of these other superhero movies do too much with the big sets and going and
Oh, yeah.
shooting
Oh,
off
yeah.
and
Sometimes.
shooting off on the fucking moon and Mars. It gets to be excessive.
All right, let's get on to these actors.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, what are you doing?
Born to play the fucking role his whole life.
Yeah.
Born to play.
He did a fucking amazing job. Like, I can't think of anybody to play Iron Man after Robert Downey Jr. I can't think of anybody to play Wolverine after Hugh Jackman. I couldn't think of anybody to play Deadpool before I saw the fucking movie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like after I saw him do it. Ryan Reynolds made sense before.
Right.
Yeah, when they said they were
You know what I mean?
when they said they were making a Deadpool movie, I was like, okay, so who's gonna play Deadpool? And then I was like, well, Ryan Reynolds will make a good Deadpool.
Right.
It's like if you look at fucking IMDb, because they always have movies that have already been greenlit and are pretty much like either done or in production. In 2017, I think Deadpool was on there.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're already making a goddamn sequel.
Oh yeah.
And I think that they have been filming and producing this bitch for a fucking year. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and we will have a Deadpool next year. Usually superhero movies take a while to fucking come out, but this movie I think will be done like by next year.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Born to play Deadpool. Perfect.
You got anything to say?
No.
Marina Baccarin as Vanessa.
She was good. She was good.
She was good. She did what she had
She
to
was
do.
fine as hell.
She was.
Yeah.
After she grew her hair out, because when she had the short hair, I was like, she kind of weird looking. But then when she grew her
She was
hair out, I was
fine the whole
like,
time.
okay.
Yeah.
But no, I thought she was good though. I thought she was like really good. She was funny. She didn't have as much to do as you would think.
No, not
for
really.
interesting.
No, and that's another thing I love about it. They didn't make this movie about the fact that he was saving some damsel in distress.
This
Yeah, it
was
a part of
three movies in one. I just realized it's a romantic, it's a comedy, and it's a revenge flick.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Damn, 3 movies in one.
TJ Miller as Weasel.
Loved him. I love
Fucking
T. I love
He was
TJ.
funny.
The bartender.
Yeah,
He was good. He's always good though.
What else
You've
has
seen
he
it.
been in?
I've seen him in other stuff.
Yeah,
I
he's
can't
a
put my
comedian.
finger on it.
He's a comedian.
Okay,
Hit my
I've
finger.
never seen his face
But
before.
anytime I see him, he's always good.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's really funny.
His little like nasally voice or whatever adds to whatever comedy in the first fucking
Yeah,
place.
that's right, yeah.
He was in Cloverfield.
I hate that.
Fuck? I never saw the movie.
Don't ever see that movie.
I liked it. I'm sorry, I liked it.
How?
No, I've seen TJ Miller and other stuff. Every time I see TJ Miller, he never disappoints.
He's always funny.
Every time.
He's very
He's
funny.
good.
Hilarious.
And when you have two people with great comedic timing, you know, in a fucking like scene together, they played off each other so well in this movie.
Right.
Two of them did.
One scene that made me laugh that a lot of people probably didn't like understand it. Like, it's when he asks for a blowjob and he gets that like the shot of all the alcohol and he like gives it to one of the bikers in the background.
Oh, yeah.
And he gets real pissed and you can hear the background. I'm sorry, this cracked me up when I first saw it. I've seen this movie twice in one day, but.
Yeah, they went to see it, so he had already seen
Yeah,
it.
Jeremy does that a lot.
Yeah.
If y'all pay attention.
But in one day, I've never done that with a movie before. And he gives it to the biker gets up, starts beating the shit out of everyone. But like, there's a voice in the background that just the way it was delivered and the way you hear it, they're like toasting, and like you hear, "Come here, you fat fuck!" Like just the way it sounded, it was it made me laugh. It was
Can we talk about some of the jokes? Just like not the jokes, the insults in this movie before we go on to the next actor. Like when he first meets Vanessa and she calls him no, what's she call him?
and then they play skee ball, put balls and holes, and they're like, yeah.
She was like, "This is not what I expected." No, so she calls him. What does she call him? Fat Gandalf.
Oh yeah.
She calls him Fat Gandalf.
It's like, go cast magic, go cast
Yeah,
spells.
go cast spells. And then there was another one when he was talking to Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
You're really gonna leave me in here with less angry Rosie O'Donnell?
He said he was like, so there's either gonna be like he was like there's either gonna be teen angst or frowning. So what's it gonna be, Sinead? Sinead. Yeah, Sinead O'Connor twice. He was like, so can it, Sinead? I was like, this girl kind of looks like Sinead.
She didn't kind of.
She looked exactly like
Not even just because of the short hair.
No, she looked like Sinead O'Connor. That tickled me.
All All right. Ed Skrein is Ajax. You say we're gonna get to him.
Christ. Very good performance.
You
Very
talk
good.
about going from
What a
fucking
comeback.
no career movie to I have a new career movie.
Right. Like Transporter Fever was terrible. His performance was terrible.
Oh my gosh. Everything about that movie was wooden, and his performance somehow his performance somehow was even more wooden
than the actual
fucking movie itself.
Yeah, but in this movie, he was very threatening. He had a very powerful, threatening.
His face showed more emotion in this movie.
I said this, and you know what I'm gonna say. I was like, "Why the fuck was he whispering again?" But then I was like,
it kind of made it more threatening.
Fucking worked, cause he like it's like, do you not talk about what whisper it's crying? I just want to know because the two movies that I've seen you in.
At least in the Transporter refueled he was fucking whispering to the point where you couldn't even hear his ass.
Right, exactly.
Like
In this movie, at least he was projecting a little bit more. He's like, no, he starts off like this.
Right.
And it's trying fantastic job and fantastic.
Congratulations, Ed Skrein, on reviving your career.
Yeah, I can be saying like this. Like, keep going, Ed Skrein. You're a good actor.
Yeah.
You are, man.
See, we can be nice.
Right.
We can give actors who have been past shit.
I went from
good
calling
props.
this man one of the most boring actors of last year to calling him a fantastic job.
Started saying that he's one of the best actors of this year.
Yeah, good actor.
Anyway,
Good actor. Good
Stefan Kapicic or Kapicic, I guess, Colossus, the voice of Colossus.
Great.
It was good.
He was very convincing.
I like his
as Russian.
accent. I like they finally made Colossus Russian.
It was Russian enough for the thing. I mean, I wasn't blown away either way. Like
I wasn't blown
I
away.
wasn't like
He wasn't in it.
tipping the scale on like amazing or terrible. Rihanna Hildebrand as Negasonic Teenage
Who was 19, by the way.
She looked like she was like 17.
She did. She looked very young.
She looked like an angsty teenager.
Yeah.
It's great.
She was
She
good.
kind of also looks
She was
like
good.
Jennifer Vidlin.
No idea. Really?
She was in. I can't think of it right now.
I thought she did good.
It was kind of. I mean, I know this is how her powers work, but it was just kind of weird that she like punches down like she's got to take a shit and then explosion.
Like I said, the stuff with.
Yeah, but then she can
When
project
she launched
herself.
Deadpool,
too.
like that. You're talking about when she launched Deadpool with that.
Yeah. So she did a great job for what she had to do. She was very dry, but not in a bad way.
No,
Final thoughts, anyway.
I loved it. Fucking love. This is the Deadpool movie I've been waiting for years. I loved it.
I haven't necessarily been waiting on a Deadpool movie for years, as much as I love Deadpool. I'm excited to see where they go with Deadpool though, because this, like I said, is for me the first Marvel movie to get it absolutely right.
I have to watch it again. I don't know if I'm watching it this, but I have to watch it again.
This will tell you something. This is a first day Blu-ray buy for me, and I don't buy a lot of Blu-rays. This is a first day Blu-ray buy.
That's kind of a lie. You buy a lot of Blu-rays.
That's true.
You always talk about
Not
how
lately, no. Not
You're
lately.
you're always like, I can't wait to get this on Blu-ray.
Not lately. Not lately. I haven't.
Is it because you're poor, or is it because you just haven't?
Just haven't. None of it's
Damn.
good.
I mean, I gotta ask the question because I don't buy as much because I'm poor.
But this is a first day Blu-ray buy for me. As soon as it's on Blu-ray, I'm gonna go
I'm
get it.
probably gonna get this movie too.
Definitely.
Now that's big for you.
Yeah.
You don't buy.
I'm more of a. I'm gonna buy books. I just bought 2 more books. I have a stack of books on my dresser to read. I need to stop.
All right, so let's get on with the rating.
Yeah.
So Jeremy's first.
I'm gonna give it a 10. I'm going with a 10. Jesus Christ.
Not mad.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm going with 11. I'm seriously going with 11 right now. Because I've been waiting for this movie for a long fucking time.
Real quick. So I'm gonna put this out there. Not to say anything about your rating, but you're saying it's better than Training Day. You're saying it's better than City of God. You're saying it's better than all the Star Wars movies that you rated at 10. You want to stick with that?
Only because of how long I've been waiting for the movie.
Do you want to stick with it?
Yes, I want to stick with it. 11 out of 10. Because this movie was everything that I wanted a Deadpool movie to be.
That's the first rating above a 10.
That's the first rating above a 10 on the Sleep in the Third Row. Not collectively, but period.
When I saw this movie in the theater, when I saw X-Men Origins Wolverine and heard that Deadpool was going to be in it, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to see this movie. Wolverine and Deadpool, Jesus Christ, I'm going to see it. I went to see it, I saw Deadpool, I was like, I'm getting out of this fucking theater. Like, I couldn't stand
Deadpool.
it. I couldn't stand it. I was so pissed.
Deadpool is kind of like Harley Quinn in the sense that they got such a knit, tight, fucking like crazy I love you fan base.
Most people who like Harley Quinn like Deadpool because they're very similar.
I'm mainly rating it an 11 because how much I've been wanting a Deadpool movie to happen,
Cool. Okay.
and it being this perfect.
I got you.
You know, like I'm a Deadpool freak. I love Deadpool so much.
It's like you got nostalgia blind just for a recent movie.
Right. I'm a Deadpool freak. I love Deadpool so much, and finally, after like 10 something years, there's finally a transition to the big screen,
That's
and
what's up.
it's perfect. I loved it. Loved it.
There.
Not a dull moment either. I wasn't.
I always do.
For 1 second, I was not bored. There was not 1 second I was bored
I
with
have
this
to
movie.
agree.
There was not one dry spot where I was like, okay, come on. None of it. I wish it was longer, to be honest with you. Fuck. But go.
I'm going to give it. Can't go fucking as high as 11. It's the first time anybody's going off the scale in the other way.
I had to.
We going off the scale like, you know, below fucking Paranormal Activity. We didn't even rate because
It's not a movie. Not a movie.
God. But yo, okay, so I was thinking about it. I gotta give it a 9. And it's so fucking fun. Is the camera about to fucking die?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay.
It's still on?
It's just it's so funny though, like as far as that, because it's like saying 9 for this movie feels like you're saying something like a 1 to most people.
Right.
That's why I feel so weird saying it. But I gotta give it a 9 because I feel like
It's still a really good rating now.
well, I mean, I feel like the movie was fucking amazing. I feel like Ryan Reynolds is the only person that I can see doing it, and he's showing why.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And then the movie was really fucking good. I can't wait for them to actually like do some fucking crossover or something if they do them, because that'd be amazing.
For some reason, I just have to say this.
Go ahead.
For some reason, I honestly thought, I don't know why this is brought up in my head, but for some odd reason, don't ask me why Provide Receipts Forever, because I can't tell you. But for some reason, I thought you were gonna say, oh, you know, I could have seen Jason Bateman in this part.
Oh,
I honestly thought you would have said that.
No.
I don't know why.
Huh?
I don't know why. It just popped in
No,
my
no,
head
no,
for a
no, no,
second.
that doesn't make any sense.
Like, oh, Jason Bateman is Deadpool.
But no,
Hell no.
the reason why I can't give it a perfect 10 is because, like I said, and maybe I need to watch it again, but there was something about the fourth wall, at least, you know, something about the fourth wall that seemed a little off. Maybe they could have done it, like, not every time, but like I said, I wanted a little more variety with it. Fucking dollar store, 99-cent per, like savings on Colossus in this fucking shit.
Keep in mind with the budget.
I'm just saying. And I mean, those are like really the only things. And I guess I felt that Negasonic Teenage Warhead, like out of 100% of the time, maybe 95% of the time, she was cool. But I feel like the other 5%, I want her to do a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If that makes any fucking sense.
It does.
So I gotta give it a 9. And I don't think that's bad. And I want to see a lot more of these fucking movies, of course.
Yeah.
They are. This is a time where it's making a sequel that everybody wants.
Right. This
So
is
good job, Hollywood.
This is not an unnecessary sequel coming out. Jesus.
Go ahead, Derek.
I'm gonna give the movie a 9 as well. I thought about giving it a 10.
Thought you would have given it a 10.
I thought about giving it a 10, but and this honestly is no fault to the movie itself. But there was no way that Hollywood could make it as gruesome as it did.
Like we said.
Yeah.
We said at the beginning of the
And that's not a bad. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily.
It would have been hard to fucking watch.
Yeah, it would have been.
You're
hard to
right.
watch.
You're like, oh, God.
Um,
I'm gonna throw up.
But I think I'm giving it a 9 just because it's not wholly a 10. I'm blown away by the movie. I love it. I think it's the perfect length. I can't agree. I think it ends exactly when it needs to, which I think is very clever.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's budget or just them being good, but it ends exactly when it needs
It
to.
might be both. Shit.
Yeah, it's got the perfect amount of jokes. I think the fourth wall breaks were clever.
Great jokes.
It's just something about the movie, and I don't really know exactly what it is, but I can't give it fully a 10. All right,
So the camera cut off, so we're really close.
at least
now.
we got like decently through the review.
And the fucking like angle is different, so don't crucify us in the comments because
Right.
we know it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Some people will do that anyway.
No. Thank God we're done, though. We
All
just
right.
need to say goodbye.
So we give this movie.
What is it? 9.6, 9.7. We went around 9.5.
Well, technically we would round up to 10. Why don't we just say?
The only reason I don't want to round up to a 10 is because 10 is like collectively the three of us were like for in the 80s.
We were though.
But not like Training Day. Three of us were like
Training Day. I love Deadpool, but Training Day was a better movie, but I am rating this movie higher because of the hype I have.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I like this movie better than Training Day, but yeah, I like this movie a lot more than Training Day.
Really? Holy shit.
But you rated Training Day higher. Okay. I can't say that because my Mordecai rating still doesn't.
Let's just do 9.5. 9.5 is good.
Alright. So we give this movie
9.5 Captain Deadpools.
Wait, no.
No, just Deadpool. Just Deadpools.
Out of 10.
Yes.
Sexy motherfucker.
This dude over here gave it an 11. Out of 10.
Fucking loved it.
11 out of 10.
Loved
First time
this
going
fucking
off the
movie.
rail in a positive direction.
Right.
Instead of saying
so-
Bush Stadium size bullet X.
Y'all need to go see Deadpool. Period.
Yes.
Please go.
But no, seriously.
Please. Even if you don't like comic book movies, go see Deadpool.
Yeah.
Although
This man hates comic book movies.
I don't hate comic books.
He doesn't like comic book
I
movies.
don't like comic books.
Although I feel like if you know nothing about it, I feel like you might not get it fully,
You will.
but you'll still kind of like it.
You'll enjoy it because it's still a funny movie, even if you don't know.
Yeah,
who
Right.
Deadpool
if you don't know
is.
the
yeah.
And if you don't know who Deadpool is, do some research. That's what they made Google for.
Right.
All right. Well, no. So thank y'all for watching.
Thank you guys.
We are out of Star Wars now, and we got a lot more requests that we need to get to.
Mm-hmm.
We know we do. Thank y'all for requesting. We gotta get to
Thank you
them.
guys. Thank you.
That being said, if you got some more requests,
Go ahead and add to the list. We'll get to them by next year, I swear.
Shut up.
I mean, let's be honest.
shut up.
Thank you for the 1,000 views on Say You Got It.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, we need to
got
make
our first
that
1,000
announcement.
views.
We need to make that a
Yeah,
separate video.
We have, it's 1,004 views
And
on
growing.
City of God.
And growing. It's still growing.
And growing. I am dumbfounded, honestly.
I'm shocked. I'm very
And
shocked.
Me too.
I say this every single time. I'm so glad it's that movie.
As opposed to 50 Shades.
No, not even as opposed to 50 Shades. I'm just glad it's that movie because it's one of our more serious reviews.
Well, yeah.
So it's like people come to us for the funny stuff, yes, because I mean, as serious as we are, we still get pretty fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But that review is probably the one review where we actually
Dead serious.
analyze the movie
Very
and
much
what's
too.
going on in real.
Yeah.
And we had some good conversation
Yeah.
because, you know,
Yeah.
I was
Right.
like, okay, well, you know, did he need to die? And
Right,
we had
right,
a
right.
serious, good conversation
Oh,
about it and shit.
Yeah.
Lots of questions. So I,
But that's another video for another time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we are going to get to those requests. So thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Comment below, like Darius was saying, for whatever you thought about Deadpool or whatever you want to have to say about this review or with your requests. And we will get to it eventually, and eventually it's not going to be forever. Thank you so much. We love you guys. And as always, peace.
Bye. See ya.
Let's do that again right here. I just had to call you out. I just had to call you out. I just had to do that. I'm just messing with you. Hope you leave that in. Peace.
Bye.
See ya.
Same
difference.
And say different differentials.